need MVPs or have to start hunting for MVPs and other sources like Tower of Oz, ass and time consuming, or Mulong Dojo too oversaturated with Ren this challenger world. Got you. If I ever pop WoW or one MVP or something, yo, I appreciate that, Bucket. I appreciate that, Bucky. I will keep that in mind. They also last a long while. Voucher lasts for a week or two. Oh, wow. And the MVP itself lasts for another week or two after popping it. W. I did not think they were going to last that long. Very cool. Generally have like 20 on hand from running all my mules, but this is useful in general. It is 20 on hand is crazy. Bro is stacked with MVPs. All right, man. See you when you get back, Bucket. Love you, my boy. I think we're good there. What is this? I don't think this has the 6%. Yes, we can throw that away too. All right, now we can do these bosses and then get the Raven too, which I don't know what they changed. I know we just had maintenance today, which they made me... Obsidian, did you get your rifts in today for Maple? I feel like we were in maintenance when for the last rift. But I didn't do the afternoon rift today either. I didn't either. Yeah. So I'm not sure what they changed. I guess we'll see. Maybe nothing. Maybe just added some, I don't know, Black Friday deals. Won't be able to get the EXP dungeon piece this week because most of my time was already used before they offered the free stuff. But oh well, no current into it. So next week is fine too. I'm still trying to think of what you're talking about. I don't know. I'm sitting here like, wait, what's he talking about? I'm missing it. I haven't done my EXP dungeon yet this week, so I still have my time there. Free purple gear for like every slot. Nani? Wait, no. I think I got a purple hat. Oh. So maybe I did log in today after maintenance. So I remember logging in and getting a purple hat. I didn't see what else they were giving us though. Look at this, every piece of gear. That's sick. And then your choice of an accessory if you get all 6 pieces. Yeah, the hat protected. Oh, very cool. $5,000 mobs, EXP done equals gloves. Aha! Got you. Yeah, I haven't done EXP yet. I guess we'll do that tonight? I guess? After Spec C? 20 Spec C missions equals chest. Ooh, okay. I'm liking these rewards. $5,000 mobs and gold equals boots. Okay. Can't remember if I have purple boots or not yet. I feel like I don't. 5 full clear Tower of Chaos. Cloak. That's what. Wait, 5 full clears of Tower of Chaos equals cloak. That one's a bit insane, I think. I think. Wait, full clears? Dang, I can't full clear. I can do a clear. Like, I can clear the first stage. Full clear is crazy. I've gotten up to stage 2. All right, well, hopefully that just means full clear is crazy. I can't do full clear. Hopefully it just means clear one stage fully one time or something. Working on floor 5. I've only beaten floor 2. I haven't gone past floor 2. Like, I haven't even tried floor 3. Can't do it in July. Yeah, that is true. I don't like how they do that. I don't like how they lock you out of health potions. What the? Did I see Lotus? Who the freak is Lotus right here? How you doing that? Oh, it's a cat. What the hell? Holy power? Who is this person? All right, I'm sending see me back, my boy. Welcome back, my boy. No problem. Also, Wiz, any games that are new we're testing in the pipeline, or we're still working on the same stuff? Also, if you can't say, I understand. I just forgot to ask that earlier. Wolverine's next. Got you. I remember you saying that last time. W. You excited for it? I feel like I would be, but maybe because you see it as work, you're not as excited. I'm just curious though. I have. We can watch it once I'm done with these bosses though. Just to, you know, put a taste in everybody's mouth again. Remind us. I think this is my last boss I'm doing anyway, so we should be good. Oh yeah, I forgot Obsidian said Sweet Baby was involved. Eee. We'll still watch the trailer though, because I think the game does look decent. Yeah, same. I hope it's good too. Again, I said this last week when I found out Sweet Baby was still around after Obsidian said this before. I'm still surprised that they're around. I don't know how they've managed to survive. Other than the tactics that CEO says she uses, which is basically scare them into hiring Sweet Baby or whatever. I don't really know what she does. I don't really like the CEO either, so. Government backing most, yeah, I was gonna say they probably still have those initiatives or incentives to, you know, make things woke still, which I hate. The baby is Sweet Baby Inc. They're referring to Sweet Baby Inc., who is apparently involved with Wolverine. They're a woke, they're a consulting firm that consults with games and tries to make sure they include, like, with they try and make sure the game is inclusive, and has up to modern sensibility standards and stuff like that. Basically, they make the game lame in a sense, because it's all according to how they view how things should be, and then they change that in games to make it worse for the rest of us, kind of. Bunch of activist shitbags that ruin every project they get involved with. Yeah, pretty much that. Pretty much that. That being said, we can watch the trailer really quick though. If my AirPod would connect, Jesus. Jeez, connect please. Okay, I signed the contract for the game yesterday and I'm not already. Oh, nice. Very cool. Very cool. All right, let me, I guess, just go to YouTube and pull it up, huh? What? I was typing in the search bar. Hey, look at bears. we have to watch it. 1K views. Look at bears. Hell yeah.
My light bulb. Okay. Mission today. Get that light bulb. I'm gonna save. And then we're gonna go downstairs.
I love her too.
Why? I'm by the red square.
Her face.
Why did that happen? Hello. I'm leaving. See you later. Large one by the west, tempted by the lures.
Yo, lowly samurai with a party of 14. What's up with you, man? Good to see you, my boy. Appreciate you.
I got the light bulb finally. I'm gonna do the light bulb. Oh.
Thank you for the raid, man. How are you? How'd the stream go?
I'm not going back there. Fuck. No, I have to go back there. Wait. The light bulb. Oh, but it's in.
We're watching one of our chat members' shorts right now. She's not here, but she makes funny content.
I just need to run. Don't bother me.
New player? Yeah, I am kind of a new player.
Why?
I've been playing for a few months now, so not really new, like relatively new, but I still am learning a lot. So yeah, new player.
Nope.
Solid grind sets, pushing 11K Legion on GM. Joe, congratulations, man. We love to see it.
Don't glitch over to me. Here you go. No?
You should become an X player? Oh, well, maybe one day. Right now, I'm enjoying the game, though.
Shit. My light bulb. Okay.
That'd be Short Bears. If you don't know who Bears is, check her out. STV Bears. Love member of the community. If I was signed in, I'm pretty sure I've liked it on my actual channel, though. But what we're here for was Wolverine trailer, because another one of our chat members, Wiz, is a game tester, and he's going to be game testing the Wolverine game soon. So very cool. Wolverine trailer. It's true. I am an ex-Dragon Blaze player. You got me there. Wiz, you talking about the one from 2 months ago? Is this the most recent one? I'm assuming, and it's in 4K. Got you. All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in, chat. Let's see what Wiz gets to work on. Even though I think I've seen this already, but we'll see it again. Uh, 1440 is fine. I don't have a 4K monitor, so 4K doesn't mean anything to me. We'll do that. We'll do that. Hopefully the volume's good. I'll adjust on the fly. Oh, my bad. Hold on. So you are a gamer nerd and you know about games like Marvel Wolverine, yet you can choose to play MapleStory? Okay, I guess. Yeah, man. I don't know if well, I guess I'm a nerd. But, yeah. Play whatever here. I play MapleStory. I play a lot of different things, but yeah, MapleStory is one of them. They got Omega Red in this. I was not expecting Omega Red.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Hey, it's bloody. Woo! What everybody wanted in the next Wolverine game.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man.
You're pretty violent, Logan.
The trouble just has a way of finding me.
Oh my God.
I'd be lying.
That person is dead. All these people are dead.
Doesn't matter where I go.
Oh my God. And there's Dismember. Oh my God.
How far I run.
I don't know what Sweet Baby consulted with this, but looks like the violence is still there.
Just not for me.
All Mystique. Oh snap. I'm sure they consulted on making sure she looked ugly. Even though she didn't look, hold on, let me go back. I'm the waifu guy. Did she look, I'll be the judge of that. I mean, can't really say from that pic. I saw lack of curves first off. She's flat as a board. What the fuck? True. It's like, that's not the best face I've seen. And she's not really, you know? There you have the Sweet Baby effect. Just as feminine as a woman could be, they dial it down. They just take off femininity away. The effects were cool though.
'Cause I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
But at the same time, it's a Wolverine game. Wolverine seems to be awesome though. Wolverine seems to be Wolverining and stuff.
PlayStation.
Yeah, like the reason I'm not complaining as much is because I feel like you maybe see her once, twice. I don't know how often we're gonna see her reoccurring in the game. As far as like Wolverine goes, the main focus, the game seems like everything you'd want a Wolverine game to be. So I'm happy that Wiz gets to test it. It seemed like, yeah, the violence was there, the blood was there, dismembering was there, everything that you want Wolverine to be in a game. It seems like it's there. Mystique being ancillary or an extra character, although she is part of the whole X-Men universe. Obviously, Mystique's normally the sex appeal when it comes to X-Men stuff, so the fact that she wasn't really sex appealing is a bit of a letdown, but she's also not the focus point. Do I wish they had sex appealed her up more or made her more attractive? Absolutely. But as far as Wolverine goes, who's the main focus? He looked good. Wiz, I'm excited for you, man. Should be fun. Can't wait for you to tell us all about it. Mystique looks weird. I'm curious if most of what was a cutscene or actual gameplay true. Look like a cutscene, Wiz, but you'll have to tell us for sure when you get there. I hope there's a lot of variety in how you can fight. Agreed. And not just the same claw combos. Definitely be in there on the second week. Geek Stream talking about it. W. It does look good. It looks good. It looks like the proper progression from the last Wolverine game we had. I think the last one we had was by like Platinum Games or something. I think this is, I don't know. My head says PlayStation exclusive, but I'm not certain. Missed a chance to use his classic, "My name is Wolverine. I'm the best there is at what I do." Yeah. PS5 only? Yeah, thought so. RIP. Oh, you don't have a PS5? It do be like that. I'm sure it might be a time. Well, I don't know if it's timed. It might just be a PS5 exclusive. Yeah, like maybe they will. I'm not sure. They'll have it on PC eventually, but when that will be, nobody knows. Yeah, fair enough. Either way, congrats on that, Wiz. Have fun, my boy. Looking forward to seeing what you have to say. Will I play it? Not sure. If they wanted me locked in, it would have been X-23 instead of Wolverine, but nobody really cares about X-23, which is just female Wolverine for the most part, but yeah. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be a great game. Did I do my balls thing? We got that. All right, I got to go here, make sure we claim it, and then we'll switch to Raven 2. Lowly Samurai rated me and we're about to switch games. Sorry, Lowly. Sorry, Maplers. Bro raised me and I immediately switched games. This was not planned. I mean, it was, but it wasn't planned to get raided and then I switched games. That's my bad. But we are indeed switching games to Raven 2 because this game has me addicted. It is indeed jiggle physics time. We're locked in. Got that, disconnect the controller. Let's see what rewards and stuff we got for Raven 2. I have not taken a bite of my pizza since I started streaming. I need to wrap this up. No gloves for you this week. Oh. I gotta look and see. I gotta look and see what the equipment's gonna do better than our blue equipment. Still racked up over 3K kills so far, so progress. W. Love to see it. So I'm gonna quickly talk about my concerns and things I'll be looking for in doing a Wolverine. Talk to us, Wiz. What are some concerns? What are you looking for, my guy? Hey, I'm not dead. Love to see it. We're running out of space though. What the heck has she been picking up? Oh, this miscellaneous stuff. All right, all right. To the storage merchant we go. I didn't switch games. I'm still in MapleStory. $261 viewers in Raven 2. What big streamers in this category right now? So I kept myself in the dark with this game, so I don't know if it's a continuation from the previous game or if it's a new story. It's a new story. Will I be with the bone claws and have to level up to get metal claws? It's a great question. I don't know. But yeah, solid question leading into it, man. I feel like if it was an origin story, they would have probably had that in the trailer, whereas they didn't. He just kind of seemed to already have the adamantium claws, so may not be an origin story, but also it could be. They could have just left that from that specific trailer, and then when the game's closer to coming out, they'll release another one or something. Who will the bosses be? And will the story be good and captivating, or will the story be something you want to skip? Also, very good question. We know for a fact that Omega Reds, you're going to at least fight them once because they showed that in the trailer, which is cool. Omega Red is, I don't even want to say not one of the more popular ones, but he's definitely not as touched upon as most mainstream Marvel characters are, so it's cool that he's getting some shine in this game. Like, the only time I ever remember seeing Omega Red is in one of those, I don't know if it was Marvel vs. Capcom or not. It could have just been Marvel Children of the Atom. He's in one of the fighting games or multiple fighting games, but as far as like an actual like beat 'em up Wolverine AAA type thing, I don't think he's ever been in one. So would we love to see those characters, Obsidian, if we know Sweet Baby is involved? Like, I know we would love to see him involved, but maybe wait till the next game and make sure Sweet Baby isn't a part of it. But I didn't see anything related to Japan in that trailer, so I don't know. If it wasn't in that trailer, I definitely feel like there was a part in another trailer where he was actually in Japan. I might be making that up, but also I feel like I remember seeing him in like a neon city that kind of reminded me of Neon Tokyo or something. So yeah. But yeah, I hope the story's good too. I hope it's not a story you want to skip. Normally with Wolverine, I feel like they wouldn't phone it in. I feel like they want this game to do numbers. I feel like this game has the proper budget and stuff, so hopefully they don't like mess up the story or like do something that would fuck it up for people. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're hold on. I don't remember seeing this art. Oh, this is it right here. Okay, I have the hat. What does the hat do differently? Damage to normal mons, ignore, damage reduction, max HP, nice, nice. I think what's different from the blue one was the blue one had magic accuracy. Whereas I like that, but also damage to normal mons is good too. Hopefully I can pick up that accuracy that I lost from the blue equipment somewhere else. The gloves, oh, what do the gloves do that are different? I already have purple gloves. I literally have these already, so we're good. I guess I chose them from when they gave them to us before. You already have the boots. Oh, so when they gave it to us before, you went with boots and I went with arms. But you can try to level +6 maybe. True, true, true. Yeah, true. I could just try and get them. And if they blow up, who cares? Because, yeah, you can't sell them. Okay. Ooh, okay. We got accuracy versus normal mons. Love to see that. That's new. The boots, I think we get movement speed. Yeah, 3% accuracy. Ooh, more accuracy. Nice. I like that. I like that. Cape is going to give us attack, final damage resistance rate. Fair enough. We're losing a bit of damage versus normal mons though. But it's purple gear, so we're going to replace it anyway. Damage to normal mons, A damage reduction. Okay, I'm not mad at this. And we lose a bit of melee defense, but we get damage reduction in that, so. Okay, yeah, not bad. Overall, I think it's an upgrade. So, and then we get the chest. What are we getting here? Oh, I think I chose the earrings last time, so I'm not sure what I'm going to choose this time. Might go for, no, I want it. No, I'm not. No. We're gonna go for something different. Ooh, this has MP recovery. Might go for the necklace. Final damage. Oh, ooh, accuracy though. Accuracy is important, and it's 10. Hang on. Yeah. Earrings have accuracy too, though. I think I went with earrings because earrings have accuracy and attack speed and final damage amplification and max HP. For me, it just hit more than the necklace. But for your class, I think the necklace is probably a better option. Because I have a lot of my passive, like I'm getting more regen from regenerate, right? You might have this skill as well, but I know like this gives me like an extra 12, so I could, at that point, I could afford to just forego a bit of MP recovery to get the accuracy, the attack speed, and whatever else it gave. You know, anything like that? Yeah, so that's why I was able to go there. But now I probably will go for the necklace. Max HP defense, MP recovery. Also, I think you can wear 2 of the same thing, so I could just go earrings again. Like, yeah, I can just wear another of the, they let you wear dupe earrings, so I could just go earrings again. That is a thing I could do. Things to think about. All right, let me move to special core. Yo, Shady, my boy. What's up with you? How we doing tonight, man? Good to see you. Good Thanksgiving break has started. We love to see it, man. We got any plans for Thanksgiving? We just chilling with family and eating stuff, eating a ton of stuff. Oops, I wasn't, I think I might have refreshed by accident and didn't click the thing. No, not the one. I chose the one. Just eating and getting further in Hogwarts Legacy. Nice. How we enjoying Hogwarts so far, man? Is it everything you wanted it to be concerning a Harry Potter game? I remember when it came out, there was like a big uproar and like people of a certain community were like bullying people who chose to play it for whatever reason. Whereas if I wanted to play it, I would have played it, but I didn't feel like playing it, so was not a part of that. 100% of that game was fun. W Obsidian. Excuse me. Yeah, certain people in a certain community didn't like what J.K. Rowling did with, you know, it all. You can look that up. There's no point really bringing it up again. It was stupid. Bullying people for playing a game just because you don't agree with something is stupid. She never said anything that it figures. Yeah, they tend to just make stuff up. It's yeah. No point really bringing it up. We're only talking about it because Hogwarts Legacy. But yeah, they do that. I love it. Just hate how I got a quest to carry a bigger inventory. Okay, yeah, that does seem a bit annoying. Like your inventory should not be beholden to how far you are in questing. That's a bit weird. But if that's your only complaint, I feel like overall that's not bad. It could be worse. Literally just like the people that hate you if you eat Chick-fil-A, which I never stopped eating Chick-fil-A. Like Chick-fil-A is good. Why would I stop? Like what? All Chick-fil-A did was stand on their beliefs. Some people have opposing beliefs. That's just what this world is what it is. Sorry they don't believe in whatever you believe in. I'm still gonna eat there. But yeah, you're right, Shady. Prime example. Prime example. I'm glad I have a chat that understands what's going on. Give me this one. Do we get another one? Oh yeah. Also, Shady. Sorry about the Raiders game this week. which I don't know if the Commanders played. I'm sure we lost if we did play, or maybe we played this Thanksgiving because it's a Thanksgiving game and the Cowboys won. So the Cowboys fans are they are over the moon right now because they were able to beat the Eagles. So if they play us on Thanksgiving, oh my God, they're gonna be very happy. I think, because I don't think we're gonna win. I don't think we're gonna win. I'm glad we lost because Shador played and we fired our offensive coordinator. Oh, fair enough. Then it worked out for everybody. Good for y'all. Shador did have a great first outing. I hope he is their starting quarterback moving forward, even though for whatever reason the coach or whoever on the Browns seems to hate him. I'm not sure why. Hoping to get one more 3 in here. Not seeing a 3. I'm seeing 2s, but I already have 2s. I want 3. Dang it. All right. That's all we got. Fair enough. All right. Spec C time. Here we go. Oh, actually, hold on. I wanted to test and see if this page rift 10 times, Tower of Chaos, clear tower 5 times. Let's see if I just do floor 1, if that counts. Also, I forgot to turn my sound on and turn my effects on. The game really deserved Game of the Year, but I believe the whole situation made it not happen. What game did win Game of the Year when Hogwarts Legacy came out? It wasn't super complicated to play, but the story was decent and the environments looked amazing. I forget who I watched play through it. I think I watched Lyric play through it. I can't remember though. From what it was, it seemed like everything a Harry Potter fan would want from a Harry Potter game, or at least a new Harry Potter game. So I didn't have any problem with it. I just didn't play it that much, or I didn't play it at all, because I didn't grow up on Harry Potter. My mother was very against. She didn't like witchcraft when I was a kid, but for some reason, you know, it was weird. Like, my mom's Native American. She didn't like Harry Potter, but let us watch Lord of the Rings, which still has magic in it. It's like, it's still magic. Gandalf was still casting spells. But for whatever reason, I couldn't watch Harry Potter as a kid, but I could watch Lord of the Rings. So, yeah, I don't know. So I missed out on Harry Potter as a kid, but it's fine. I had everything else. I had Pokemon, I had Digimon, all that stuff. So Harry Potter doesn't hit probably as much as it should to me because I missed it growing up. Didn't even get nominated because of the issue. That's crazy. My friend had seen Harry Potter. I told him to watch it. It's lit. Yeah, I don't get around to watching it. I'm just, again, something I wanted to see as a kid. Just never got around to seeing it. So, yeah. I'll get to it eventually. I'm sure it's really good. It is sad that it was hampered from getting any rewards because of the situation that it found itself in. That is unfortunate. I don't know if I want to see the Harry Potter show coming in 2027 because the original cast fits so perfect. There's a show for Harry Potter coming out? Yeah, it's going to be weird if it's not like all the people who normally play Harry Potter. All mad because Rowling said there are only 2 genders. Oh, she stated a fact. Ah, it's normally how it starts. Someone just can't stand the facts, and then we got a bunch of bullshit. All right. I bet they do. They're doing casting now. They're changing a lot already and people don't really like it much. Yeah. Not every popular movie franchise needs a show. Hollywood doesn't understand this. All Hollywood sees is, ooh, big show with a lots of not big show, ooh, big movie franchise with lots of fans. How do we capitalize this and squeeze as much money out of them as possible? Live action readaptation, TV show, let's do it. Will the fans like it? We don't care. We just see money, even though it really depends on if the fans like it for it to make any money to begin with, but yeah, they don't care. Yeah, I mean, it's sad. Yeah. All we can do about it is vote with our wallets and what have we. Like, again, if it's good, then, you know, cool, they made a good show. But it is jarring not having, you know, the famous cast of a movie franchise not in the TV show about that movie franchise. Like, it's weird, to say the least. Okay, so clears just count as clears for the Cape Obsidian, so you should be good here at least. Let me see whatever else we got. So you should be able to get the Cape. So I just did 3 floor 1s and that counts. Hmm, 5,000 monsters, cool. Doesn't help that most of the former cast joined the activist bandwagon and spent years dissing, rowling this. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, that doesn't. You're right. That doesn't help. No problem, man. No problem. All right, I'm gonna let her run these quests, and I gotta wrap this pizza up because I am not eating it while I'm streaming. I thought I was gonna eat some of it while I'm streaming, but I'm not. It's just been sitting here. Be right back, chat. I think most are doing it not to get backlash. I think most people doing stuff out of fear. Yeah, that's yeah. And I don't like that. I know I said I was gonna wrap pizza up, but I don't like that. Like how these people got even any type of power to cause fear to normal people who don't agree with them is like, where did they get the power from? Why did they get to decide whether you get to keep your job if you don't agree with them or not? Like, what the fuck is going on, man? Especially when they're not even speaking facts. They're just speaking bullshit because they feel a fucking certain way. Like, how do you, like, how, y'all are taking me down a tangent. I don't necessarily want to go down. I just want to play games. Except for Emma Watson, she's like, stand her ground. Oh no, Shady. Emma fucked up the hardest when the winds turned. She tried to deny she was ever a part of it, but Rowling tore her a new ass for hypocrisy, a well-deserved fail. Oh, it do be like that. It do be like that. My whole thing with, I don't want to say my whole thing with them, but like some of the ones I've come across of in the workplace and stuff like that, you know, a lot of them say they feel like a woman, right? And I'm just like, how do you know what a woman feels like being when you've never been a woman? Like what does a woman feel like when you've never been one? How do you feel? Like what to you defines feeling like a woman? I don't understand this. You feel like banging dudes? That's not like a, if that's all a woman is to you, then that's low-key an insult to women. But I don't understand. I'll never understand. People do what they want to do, and it's a popular movement right now, so you got that too. So yeah. Now I'm going to wrap my pizza up. Burp. Alright, I'm back. What kind of pizza is it? It's just a cheese pizza. I'm pretty plain. I like pepperoni and cheese pizza. I don't mind sausage pizza either, or ham pizza. Like, it all depends. Just so happens that it's a cheese pizza tonight. I know some people here that hate my provincial government for taking steps to protect kids from those changes in surgeries, but at least one of the people complaining made the change as an adult. Like, that's fine, your choice entirely, but leave the, yeah, I'm with that. I'm with the leave the kids alone. Like, yeah. I agree. New kid shows they have developed should not be shown to kids. Just woke. Disney needs to be shut down. It is. Was craving for Supreme recently. Nice. Could smell cooked green peppers, and that caused the craving. It do be like that. You're not a pineapple on pizza? No, I am not. My mom is. I am not. But yeah, I can only imagine them trying to tell us this stuff that they're telling kids now. When I was in school, my parents would be pissed. You can be a girl if you want to. Here, let me stick this needle in your arm and you're on your way to becoming a girl. Like, what the fuck? That shit is insane. Yeah, I just don't understand. Like, I play games, man. I'm just here to play games, but also I'm not gonna back down from real conversations just to like avoid any controversy. Like, I don't see. Yeah, literally, right? But again, it's not like I'm a man of integrity. I'll say what I have to say with a full chest, regardless of what comes. Like, I said it, right? Which topic? Which is the correct religion? Which God is real? These are just some of the lighthearted topics we like to cover over here on Geek Stream. You know, the Wolverine game, waifus jiggling in video games. Oh, and also, is your God real or fake? Find out next time. Yeah, big casual chats. Big casual chats. I'm just not sure how this was allowed to be in schools, let alone go behind parents' backs. Like, this is their child. What right do you have to go to someone else's child, tell them they can be something they're not, and then administer drugs that chemically castrates their body to try and make them something they're just not? Did we actually land on the moon? Fair question. I think we did, but the proof's in the pudding. I just don't know how this has been, like, how it's legal to do this sort of thing, especially behind the parents' backs. Like, that is like the ultimate trust between a parent and a child, and you can just like go behind them, fill their head up with shit. It's weird. It's so freaking weird, bro. It's the fact that they even want to push this in schools, man. I'm like, that just makes you even weirder. We should be teaching this to children. Why? It kind of makes you seem a bit predatorish in a way. Why do you need little boys that are young saying that they're girls? Why do you need that? That's fucking weird. Let the kids be what they gonna be. If they're an adult and decide to do whatever, that's their choice. But as children, let the parents raise them how they see fit, hopefully in a right way. But yeah, this shit's just weird, brother. And I'm trying to be nice. Like, again, I'm very open-minded. Like, again, I live in America. Nothing you choose to do, as long as you're not hurting anybody, should affect you from having a life of peace, a prosperous life. Your choice. Do what you want to do. But when it comes to pushing your beliefs or something on someone else to the point where it's like your kid should be able to tell you if they're a boy or girl or not, and we're gonna allow this in schools, and congratulations, your son is now a girl. Like, you shouldn't be able to push your beliefs that far to where you can chemically castrate a child behind the parent's back. It's very weird. I keep using the term weird because I can't use the terms I want to use. It's weird. Like, I have no problem with a grown adult choosing how they want to live or their sexuality, what have you. You choose whatever you want. Doesn't mean I have to support what you do, but I'm going to love you all the same because we're all humans and we go through stuff. I might not agree with everything, but I know how to be a good person and treat people the same regardless. Obviously, I have certain beliefs to where I feel strongly about certain things, and I'm going to voice those opinions and beliefs, but that's not aimed at hurting anybody. I don't want to hurt anybody. We have people in this chat from every denomination. We have LGBTQ people in here, and I don't want to hurt their feelings. So I love them. I treat them all the same. Just because I don't necessarily agree with what they do and things like that doesn't mean I don't love them. I still love them. But this whole, like, yeah, the shit being allowed in schools and whatnot, the chemic and the drugs and stuff and all that, nope. No, sir. Like, why do they have this power to allow this in school? This is weird. Very weird. And that's really all I have to say for it. If y'all got questions, not question, but if y'all have other things to say, I'll field that. But I'm I'm here to play games and look at jiggly women, man. It's not my cup of tea. There's a reason I don't watch news and stuff like that. Coupled with the sex books in school libraries, yeah, very groomy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's very weird. Like, it's cool if you want to do whatever you want to do, be yourself, do all that. But then saying, like, we should be able to freaking push this on kids in school when their brains aren't fully developed and they're still learning. Like, no, absolutely not. All right, brother. See you when you get back, man. Oh, that's what that was, an enhancement. Wait, why is it saying I can enhance it? I'm very confused. Oh, got you. Wait, can I not enhance regenerate? Oh, it's different. What are the rates here? Can it be destroyed? No. Level maintain. Got you. Which one do I use the most here? Frozen Horn? With your mana unleash, every skill attack is followed by an additional. We'll try it. The rate is 50-50. Oh boy. And it was a failure. How did I know? Welcome back, my boy. Your upgrade failed too. Yeah. 50-50 definitely seems like 70-30. I definitely wouldn't be surprised if this game had like dynamic rates to where they change it. Like it says 50-50, but really it's 70-30. We just don't tell you that because we shift it. Welcome back, Bucky. What's up, man? He did indeed raid in here earlier, and we appreciate him for that. I may have scared all the raiders away though. We got into some we got into talks. I'm sure most of them left already, but I do appreciate the gesture in the raid nonetheless. Slowly, if you're still here, love you, my boy. I heard some good news. D2 is a wildfire and Marathon doesn't look good, and a friend sent me some news about D3. We're talking about Diablo, Shady? D2, just D2, D3. Only thing I know that goes by those names are Diablo. Oh, Destiny? Could be Destiny. I did see that Lucasfilms and Destiny are doing a collab. I saw the trailer for that and was immediately confused. I was like, wait, why is Darth Revan? I don't even think it was Darth Revan. It just looked like Darth Revan. I was like, why is Darth Revan in Destiny? Did Lucasfilms agree with this? Did Disney agree with this? How do they have lightsabers in Destiny? You just saw a sad story of Lucid sobbing. Oh, sorry, Bucket. That's tough, man. But yeah, no, I apparently Lucasfilm signed off on it because I waited for the credits and it definitely said Lucasfilms on there alongside with whoever makes Destiny, which I think is still Bungie. Good news about D2. Wait, I heard some good news. D2 is a wildfire and Marathon doesn't look good, and a friend sent me news about D3. Interesting. People still play Marathon? I thought Marathon had been dead. On the bright side, it is Liberation on my Bishop's almost finished. Nice, Buckets. Congrats, man. But yo, Shady, feel free to tell us the news, man. Bungie's still making Marathon? That's crazy. Didn't they like get outed for like stealing art from somebody in that game? Like, I think they legit just got outed for plagiarizing someone's art that they didn't even pay, and then that artist pointed it out, and yeah, it was not good. I was like, how do you go from Destiny to Marathon? Like, Destiny 1 was a masterpiece. Destiny 2 even less so, but Destiny 1, I spent thousands of hours with my little brother and friends playing Destiny. The first one was amazing. It said Disney killing Star Wars and Star Trek just got stabbed. Oh. Yeah, I only like the only nostalgia I have for Star Wars is the prequels. 1, 2, and 3, and then 4, 5, and 6, the old ones. There was Clone Wars, the Cartoon Network, cartoon and CG show. Those I liked. Any of this new stuff they got going on though, nah, not for me. Like, I don't even mind Rey. Rey's cool. But as far as it as a whole, I'm just like, this is just past my time. Like, Hayden Christensen will always be my Anakin, and Darth Vader, all that stuff is just... Samuel L. Jackson will always be Mace Windu. Like, anything past all that, I'm just like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel the same anymore. The magic's gone, and give it to the new generation, and even then, it's never going to be as good as it used to be. It's tough. Star Trek got shanked, been dead in the alley for years now. Yeah. I've only seen what my dad showed me, which is all the older ones with like William Shatner as the captain, and then we got Luke Picard, which was Patrick, what's his name? Let's call it like Next Generation or something. Patrick Stewart, yeah, that guy. Thank you, Obsidian. Yeah, that guy. Say Star Trek was one of those series only for a certain group of people. Yeah, my dad's one of those people. I think it's a good show. The older ones with Patrick Stewart and then William Shatner, the old ones. After that, I don't really know much about. Then came DS9 with my favorite captain, then Voyager. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I've seen DS9. Who is your favorite captain? Cisco? I've never heard of them. Dude was a serious badass. Nice. All right, my storage is full. Oh yeah, because we haven't opened a ton of stuff. All right, chat, let's open this stuff. I don't think we're getting anything good, but we might. Let's open it. What did we get? We got a couple chests here. I got to make sure I open the right stuff. Captain Benjamin Sisko had some of the hottest ladies in that series too. Ooh, hold on. Dax and Kira. You got my attention. Oh, you get to choose. I want a holy garment. Thank you. What are the rates on these? These are like green with a gold hue. Still trash. Holy trash. 0.0005% for anything good. Hold on. 0.0035% for the one I want kind of the most, and then 0.005 for the. Ugh. The rates for legendary suck, bro. Oh my god. Might have to check it out. Yeah, I might have to too. We'll see. Anytime I say I might check something out, I never really end up checking it out. Let 25% to get Holy Garment Summon. I wouldn't mind that 25% hitting. Give me the Holy Garment Summon. Freak. It was familiar. Give me Holy Garment Summon again. Open it twice. Bam. Okay, one and then. Okay. All right, give me a legendary familiar, please. 3, 2, 1. That's a long time. Was that a load? Was that a load? I don't think I got anything. It would have. Yeah, it would have said I got something here. And that is why I do not open my garment summons, because I would just get this for all of them. Oh, we got a Stella pool here. Go gold. Nice. It's all gold. Okay. I think once it goes gold, it stays gold. I'm not sure if that's good or not, though. Blue Valor. When you block, okay. Doesn't help me. And then here we can get a +5. Wouldn't mind getting a +5 something, but let's see. It's not anything. All right. Once again, anything good avoids me in this game. Hate to see it. 22% for a blue. Give it to me. Oh my god, I actually got a blue. It's got to hit sometimes. I literally already have this one. Is this not the guy I'm already using? Oh, he's new. What does he do? He literally gets rid of my MP recovery, which is horrible for my class because I need that, so he's worse. Even when I get something good, I still not good. You hate to see it.
잘 오셨어요. 얼마 전에 새로운 물건이 들어왔 고마워요. 이제 단골이라고 불러도 될. 뭘 찾거나 맡기러 오셨나요?
Making Hardware's Legacy 2, so that has a chance to get Game of the Year. I hope so. We'll see if they try and drum up old drama. Alright, I'm sitting. See me get back, my boy.
걱정 마세요. 안전하게 보관할게요. 걱정 마세요. 안전하게 보관할게요.
What is this? This is... Oh, this is the Abyss. You want Sony to announce the third Escape Room movie? I haven't seen the other two. For what it's worth, I hope you get it though. Is that like a horror movie or something?
더 맡기실 물건은 없으신가요? 천천히 생각해 보세요.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait a minute. I have a +4 already? I have 2 +4s. And this one's +5. Right. Don't think that one's gonna go anywhere. I have a +4 here. That one's equipped. Let's see if we can't get lucky here. Listed as horror but not scary. I'm assuming it's just like, I can't even assume what it's like. What happens in the movie? Like, people trapped in a room, they have to escape it, but there's like imminent danger in the room that they possibly could get killed by and do get killed by somehow, somewhat. 28%, like 72%. This is, oh God. Oh God. Is this the +4? It's the +4. Welcome back, my boy. Success? Of course. Which one is this? Accuracy is a big deal. Hold on, I'm gonna try and get this. Can we get +4 here? Yeah, basically. Got you. All right, there's +2. Here's 3. There's 3. Can we get 4? Can we get 4? Can I get a 4? Come on, please. All right. This is already +5, so we're just gonna, I'm not even gonna try. Not even gonna try. The main chick looks good. Awesome. What's the main chick's name? Tampana Canyon. What the freak is Tampana Canyon? Oh, that's the XP dungeon. Haha. We're good. Not even Tampana. Dang. Dyslexia. It's Tapana. I added Tam. What does that say about me? The actress is Taylor Russell, but she probably looks a bit different now. Interesting. Ooh. Did she just get older or what happened? I mean, people do just be looking different out of nowhere sometimes, so it could just be that. Because of age, because the escape room or the last one came out in 2021. Got you. Yeah. Father Time is undefeated, as they so say. I'm sure she still looks fine, though. Some people look better older. Not sure if that's the case with her or not, but some people look better as they age. No drops from Bishop, but Liberation is coming smoothly. Nice. Sorry that there were no drops for Bishop, though. Hopefully you get them next time. Gonna get all the movies I like on disc and just stash them. Yeah, fair enough. I think I do that with a lot of movies, or most of them that I like. There's still a couple that I need, but I think the last one I got was like the Batman Beyond movie from when I was a kid. They had it on Blu-ray on Amazon for like a sale or something. Or it was the show, not the movie. Hang on, it's right here. It is the, oh yeah, it's the Batman Beyond Complete series when I was a kid. So it's not a movie. Never mind. It was a show. That's like the last like physical disc media thing I bought concerning like, you know, movie, show, what have you. They could. I'm not banking on them like becoming like collector's items, but it's something I like, so it's just cool to have. Watch whenever I want to. Oh yeah, I still got old VHSs too. We got like boxes full of old VHSs. Still have old VHS players, still got old CRT TVs, which I'm never getting rid of. Feels like dinosaur devices now. Like, I see what you mean, but for me, it's like I never stop, man. Used them so much back in the day. It's like I never stop. And to be fair, some of our DVD players growing up were just PlayStation 2, so I still play PlayStation 2 games in my free time, so I'm still like using some of the same technology that I used back then. So truly, at least in my case, never really stopped using them. But if VHS players, yeah, stop. So it does kind of seem like a dinosaur, but also I look upon it fondly to where it's like, never gets old to me. That's another thing about growing up in the time we grew up in. Like, again, this might be like typical 90s kid banter and stuff, but growing up like in the early 90s, 2000s and whatnot, like it was, media just took such leaps and bounds as far as technological advancements is concerned. Like games graphically went from just polygons to like having actual graphics on the PS2, Xbox 360, PS3. Like just the leaps and bounds that we experienced in technology growing up at the time, from flip phones to smartphones, from our first internet connection to just always being online and stuff, like all the burgeoning stuff we saw from it, toys, media, technology, what have you. There will never be another time like that. I look upon those days so fondly, because in the era we're in now with all this extra stuff we got going on, like, yo, back then was just a simpler time. Like, I'm still having fun as an adult, but nothing beats having fun as a kid and growing up. You were born when BlackBerry was new, before iPhone. Yeah. My dad had a BlackBerry. My dad had all the technology. He was a businessman, so he had. I had my, I got my first like Palm Pilot in like 5th grade, because it was just a hand-me-down from him, because he just had all the technology. So yeah, he just had all the cool stuff, and because he was in his line of work, I just got it too, because yeah, he just, you know, move on to the next thing. Your bishop can liberate this week. Yo, congrats. If I find 2 red dot trace carries, yo, Beal's help. He's probably drinking with friends right now. You can message him to see what he's up to. You have him on DMs in Discord, yeah? You can message him. Doesn't say do not disturb. It actually says he's online on Discord, so he might just be chilling doing something. TBH only 2 weeks. Do you still have the old Oh my god. Yes, of course, Shady. I still have all my old Game Boys. Started with the Game Boy Pocket. Didn't have the old DMG, but I have one now just because I bought it for nostalgia because my cousin had one. I still carry around a Game Boy Micro everywhere I go. It's in my pocket right now with Fire Red in it and a shiny Charizard that I freaking full odd shiny hunted when I was a kid. I still have it. I got all the old stuff. I literally, if you were to look in my room, it's just a blast from the past. Nothing but early 2000s gadgets and games and all that stuff. It's like my room is literally like walking into a Blockbuster from like 2002. The only thing that's missing is the Blockbuster sign, which I haven't hunted down yet. Not that I want to hunt it down, but just for that comparison. Sorry, I'm just looking to see what I need to do here. Rift balls, Valvar. What do I want first? The arms or the boots? I think I want the Valvar, so boots. Boots. What is Valvar? That's gold. Get me in there. Thank you, Obsidian. Appreciate that. Not as organized as a Blockbuster, but that's the best way I can put it. One day I'll be able to add some like pizzazz or something to it to make it like, to theme it. Like my room's not themed. Just kind of has stuff strewn about in like a neat way, kind of. If that makes sense. RIP Blockbuster. I feel like I saw something about a Blockbuster coming back. That might just be fake news though. I feel like that's fake news. Don't take me up on that. Don't take my word on that. That's probably fake. Don't believe me. What about you, Shady? You got any relics from the past that are now somewhat considered holy grails? Shock GameStop still alive. GameStop back then hit different than GameStop now, though. It was just magical back then. GameStop, EB Games, Your Entertainment, Electronics Boutique, all that stuff. I'm not sure how good or how well GameStop's doing now financially, but they are still kicking, at least for now. I never would have thought GameStop would have made a lot of people rich. I missed that whole, whatever that was when people were investing in GameStop or had already invested in GameStop and then got rich. I missed that. I never had invested in GameStop. We're getting mailed gamer books, excited in the deals. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep. Game Informer, PlayStation Magazine, Xbox Magazine, all that stuff. Nintendo Power. Still have a ton of those laying around in my room. Nowadays, those are collector's items too. I have like magazine sealed bags and stuff that I just put them in to keep them nice and pristine. Because a lot of them I read, but still kept in pretty good condition. So I just sealed them up in magazine bags and just have them like displayed. My favorite one being the XBN, the Xbox freaking magazine that literally has Li Fang from DOA topless, but she's covering her boobs with an Xbox. That is by far my favorite video game magazine cover. Back then, they just let gamers have fun. You would never see that now. I also still have some of the Girls of Gaming magazine, which literally was a magazine dedicated to just females in gaming, and they were just females being hot in gaming. And they had like a rated M version you could go look at online that had some of the females like naked and whatnot. Again, something that would never happen now, but back then, games used to be based. It was indeed the best of times. I literally have the picture somewhere. I can pull it up. Hang on. Oh, I forgot the girl from that the Final Fantasy movie. Whatever that Final Fantasy movie was that came out on like PSP. I have it for like a PSP movie or something. It wasn't like a real Final Fantasy. It was like them in space. They were fighting aliens. They had the protagonist for that pose for a Maxim magazine in like underwear. And that made front cover. That was just a magazine at the time. It was like 2001? I have that too. Just some relics of the past when women were real women. Even though we're talking about video game women, so they're bi freaking they're not. That's the joke, but oh shoot, my bad, Vale. What up with you, Goat? Man, my boy snuck in. What's good, man? How we doing tonight? Good to see you, my boy. There is no anti-Vale agenda, my bro. I spent last two streams were with you and Stats. No anti-Vale agenda. We are pro Vale here. We love you, man. I love you. Literally checked the Discord to see if you and Stats were even in there. I was gonna hop in and stream again, but yeah, y'all aren't there. I'm looking for this picture. Why are you cooked? Talk to me. But no, the reason I didn't acknowledge you when you first came in is because I'm looking for this. I have this magazine cover. I'm trying to show the chat, and I gotta find it. It's in my phone, but it's like it's buried in a bunch of Gooner stuff. Which this is also kind of Gooner, but can't even guarantee longer than 10 minutes here. I'm an infinite sleepy Yomi. Fair enough, bro. I appreciate you stopping by, even though you're sleepy, but by all means, get some rest, my boy. We'll be here for the rest of the week. I'm not going anywhere. Love you. The fact that you tapped in means a ton, man. You're the best. Yeah, Bucket, Gooner stuff. You want me to go into more detail? I can do that. I'll just say it. I'll just say it. I'm just mapling. Love you, Bucket. Spouting random stuff while playing. I feel that. Sorry, I'm actually finding a lot of like base video game advertisements that we had back then. And I'm definitely going to be showing them because they don't do this now, which they should. Some of these are before my time and some of these my dad told me about, but still, they exist. They were a thing. It would literally be quicker for me to just get the magazine from where I have it, take a picture, and then just show y'all. But I'm just scrolling through my pictures like, yeah, I can't stop scrolling. I'm gonna find it though, Chad. I'm still looking. Hey, look, it's Donkey Kong. Random Donkey Kong. Oh, found it. Was that the one I wanted to show, though? That's not the one I wanted to show. Hang on. Found it. We're good. Here we go. Okay, Chad, one of the reasons it took so long, one is because I got a bunch of stuff on my phone. Two, I kept finding other examples of like just women in gaming back then compared to now. All right, first things first, what everybody was the main thing. Let's see here. This is the magazine cover. Still by far my favorite Xbox magazine cover. This sold in grocery stores, and I still have my copy. You remember this one? I grabbed it so quick. I was like, oh, Li Fang, no top? Why don't they just have this in the game? Like, come on now. Holding the Xbox to cover the booba, like, come on. That's tasteful. It's tasteful. It just hits. Never would they do this now because they're a bunch of bitch-ass pussies. But back in the day when gaming was based, this was just something you would see on a random Thursday in the grocery store, in the magazine section. Nobody throwing a fit, nobody freaking ranting on Twitter about, oh, women need to be ugly or some shit. I don't know what they freaking rant about. But this is just what we had back then. It just hit. Reviewed Lord of the Rings Return of the King, great game. Every Xbox game rated plus 35 more reasons to love Xbox this winter. If this wasn't enough for you. Also, bring up Dead or Alive again. Rest in peace to the founder, the guy who created it. Passed randomly, but RIP to him, man. He impacted me in ways that cannot be measured. But this was the magazine I was talking about. However, we have more examples. This is just one of them. This is like, again, my favorite gaming magazine cover ever. I have another one with her on it, but it's not like this. It's literally just like her face or whatever. But this is by far. This made me want nudity in the game, and there wasn't any, really. Oh. Speaking of DOA. This was literally the Japanese disc. Wasn't our disc, of course, because in America, can't have that, but... This is literally the Japanese disc. It's just Kasumi naked, but the hole covers the nip. I was like, yo, what the freak, man? This isn't even for Dead or Alive, the beach volleyball version. This is literally just for the fighting game Dead or Alive 2. That's the disc. That's the legit disc. Never. Okay, we did actually have this in America with the Oni Shambara series, because it has one of the girls like squatting over the hole, but the hole like covers her cooch or whatever. So we did eventually get something like this, but she wasn't naked, whereas here Kasumi's just naked. Just something I can't say we had back then. I have it now, but it's just how gaming was moving back then in Japan and or America, even though we didn't get that disc, but we did have that magazine. And these are just like a couple examples of like many, but having hot women in video games was just a normal thing that I'm not sure why we're trying to make them look more manly now. We're just make them men. It's very fucking weird. Very fucking weird. Oh yeah, this was the Maxim magazine that they put the Final Fantasy character in. Grabbed this too when I was a kid. I was like, I don't know what Maxim is, but I need that. Here we go. Aki Ross was her name. Stars in Final Fantasy, The Spirit Within. She's just on the front page of a magazine in this in 2001. Could this be Ciri in Witcher 4 now on the front of a magazine or something like this? Absolutely. Would it help it sell? Absolutely. Are they going to do it? No. I don't even know if it helped the freaking Final Fantasy movie sell back then, but it's eye candy. I appreciated it as a kid. I appreciate it as a man now. This apparently was in an Australian magazine, but I just found it on Google randomly. A little bit smaller, but computer games have come a long way. Then circa 1984 Commodore 64 computer, blah blah blah. Now circa 1998 Dolly from Dark Engine game. This was PC Power Play in 98 for Australian Computer Games magazine. When they just knew who to advertise to, and now they just don't do this anymore. They act like we didn't freaking build the game industry up to be what it was, and now like, oh yeah, you don't like that anymore. Give you a bunch of bullshit. Oh, this was an actual ad in America though. This was an ad for a tennis game. I don't know why they did this. They just did this to do this. This is literally just a tennis game. Take advantage with Davis Cup World Tour. I'm not gonna zoom in because I don't know. But this was just something you would see in a magazine. The graphics look nothing like this, but I just thought it was funny because I was like, yeah. I mean, they got my attention at least. I think that was for the Genesis. This is another Genesis advertisement. They did indeed know how to do it back then, man. Like, even Nintendo did some crazy stuff. If you go back and look at old Nintendo ads, old PlayStation ads, old all that stuff, they were not afraid to be edgy. There are a ton of like Nintendo Game Boy ads just referencing sex. And the Game Boy is largely, by large, a children's product, but they were still trying to advertise to like adults too. But the amount of just edgy advertisement we had back then compared to now that I think would still work now is crazy. Just no one has the balls to do it anymore because you got companies like Sweet Baby neutering everything. Only when it comes to women, though. The men can still be built like brick houses, unrealistically sculpted with muscles and all that, because that's fine. It's just the women can't be sexy. Which again, I don't have a problem with. If you like built men, so be it. I never had I'm not going to sit here and be like them, like, oh, don't sexualize men. Do what you want. I do not care. But let me at least get my shit off too, right? This is one of my favorite ones. In case you didn't notice, there is a beautiful naked woman on this page. When you've got Sega Saturn's 32-bit processing power, nothing else matters. This is a centerfold ad for the Sega Saturn. I think that I can't even say this sold consoles because the Saturn is a notorious flop. Still though, W ad. Panzer Dragoon sitting right there. Probably by far one of the best Saturn games. I think my favorite Saturn game is probably like Lost Ark or something. I forget what I think it's called Lost Ark. It's made by the people who made Golden Sun for the Game Boy. It's like made by Camelot, but they also made this as well. I don't think they're showing it here, but they also made Shining Ark, I think it's called. Panzer Dragoon is nice too though. But literally, it's just used to be in a magazine. Oh yeah, and then we were talking about Marvel too, because Sweet Baby's involved with Wolverine. They literally had Women of Marvel magazines. Never owned or even got to play a Saturn, sadly. I played it. It wasn't mine. My friend had it, but I did get to play a Saturn. It freaked me out when I first saw it because the only console I knew from Sega was the Genesis. I came over one day and then he had a Saturn. I was like, what happened to the Genesis? And he's like, this is the new one. I'm like, what? They made a new one? I've never seen anybody have it. And he was like, yeah, they just randomly released it on like a Tuesday. And it's not like sold everywhere for some reason. And I was just like, what the freak? Like, it didn't seem real to me when I first tried it, but I played it and I was like, it's Sega. Stop your Genesis and all the games. Yo, W, hang on to those videos. Never let those go. Unless they like are worth like $40,000. But I still have my old games for like almost all of my old stuff I had as a kid too, and I'm never selling them. Because I still play them from time to time. Yeah, you told me that you didn't keep any of the NES stuff, which is, you know, that's tough. But at least you kept some Genesis stuff. Genesis is still cool. Marvel Comics still does a lot of the girls justice, but this is from like a Women of Marvel magazine or just like a bikini edition. Literally Silver Sable. Look at Silver Sable in this and then go back in the new Spider-Man or one of the older Spider-Mans and look what they did to Silver Sable. This is what she's supposed to look like. And then look how they Karen-ified her in like one of the newer Spider-Mans. This is the Silver Sable I remember. It even says, better make this quick, kids. Silver Sable Inc. is charging us by the hour for this shot. But what a shot it is. I mean, check out the build on Silver and the building on Sandman. It's like, bro, like, thank God at least for the action figure, they kept her looking like this. I have her action figure and she does look like this. Thank God someone at Marvel still has some freaking sense. But, yeah. Mystique is not looking like this in the Wolverine movie, I can say that. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, the women in the comics, for some of them, a lot of them still look like this. So at least the comics haven't really been altered. Some of them have, but a lot of them still keep the women full-bodied and whatnot, just like the men. Also, these are just examples of, you know, just what I had when I was a kid and things like that. There are plenty, hundreds, maybe thousands of more examples. I'm not done, though. I'm not done. This was, I remember seeing her when I first got the Champions of Norath game or whatever it was called on PS2. I still have it. I think I have both of them, both Champion. It was this and then Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, where they had like just women like this as NPCs, and then you could... Those were the first games on PS2 where you could like transmog your equipment, meaning you could essentially just run around with nothing on, and back then the women all looked like this, so you really just had on a bikini with like a thong or something, but you could still put armor on, so they wouldn't really punish you for running around with nothing. So I would have like good armor, but transmog it to where they would just run around in their underwear. But yeah, seeing this as a kid playing PS, I was like, what the freak? And she was the good one. She is if you took the good path. There was another one if you took like an evil path. I forget what she looked like, but she looked pretty much similar to this. Maybe wearing a little bit less. Can she be the gift we get? I don't think so. There might be a romance option, but I don't think I did it. I don't remember that far back. This is just, we played the new one of this. We streamed it and they actually kept this in the game. But this is from like the PS3 version. This was like DLC that came with the Japanese version, which I own now, but I didn't as a kid. I just like how they did it. They like made it like a sticker pack, or made it look like a sticker pack. But thankfully this was included in the new one. Lollipop Chainsaw Repop, great game. Plays for the most part like the old one. I recommend it if you haven't played it before. You can literally get this outfit frame one, whereas I think you had to beat the game in the PS3 version to open this to then play as her again after this. This is I remember you told me they censored some jokes, which I didn't really care about the jokes. Like there were some, I think there were some like 9/11 jokes they took out or something. But as far as the jiggle and whatnot, everything was there as far as the gameplay with her was. So this is just like a nod to keeping source material the same as what it was back then. I remember they censored jokes though. I forget. This is a Tekken character. I forget which Tekken she was in. Maybe Tekken 5. All I know is she's never been in another Tekken game. I'm like, bring her back. Why is she not back? I think this is like June's alter or something. I can't remember who she is. I think she was literally called Unknown in the game too. It's like Tekken Unknown, and this is her. She had like a wolf spirit or something. I think this was just like June's alters. I forget the story behind it, but she really only showed up in like one Tekken game, maybe two, and we don't have her in the new ones. I was like, yo, what the? Come on, man. This is like my favorite Tekken character. She went so crazy. This one's a more niche one. This is the it's the main villain in probably one of the most hated Fallout games ever. I forget what her name was, but I remember seeing her while playing the game. It's literally the main villain in Brotherhood of Steel. I think that's what it's called. I literally have the game over here. I could grab it if I want to. Pretty sure it's called Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. It's basically Diablo, but Fallout. And she's the main villain. I was like, yo, can we get a main villain like this in a game again, please? Oh, this was hilarious. I don't know if you guys remember a game called BMX Triple X growing up as kids, but I had it, and I had it on GameCube, which means there was, for whatever reason, I'm not sure why Nintendo allowed this. You got into a very bad argument over Triple X, like recently or as a kid? During early Salt days as a wee lad, what was it about, Vale? Just not being able to play it or something? Remember, it never played. It was always RPG. He didn't play mini sports. Yeah, no, I was a big, like, I played RPGs, but a lot of my first games were like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Matt Hoffman's BMX, Dave Mirra BMX, Sean White, SSX, Tricky, the snowboarding games, snowmobile games. I played a lot of racing games, like a Side Bike 64, so BMX Triple X, Tony Hawk's Underground, all that good stuff, right? So my mom just bought me this thinking it was just like an edgy game, right? Like, you know, my mom being a cool mom and whatnot, just like, here, it's rated M, but it's, how bad could it be? It's a BMX game, right? Little did she know the advertisement around this was like hella goonery. You could this is a real ad for the game. Also, the GameCube the PlayStation 2 version didn't allow nudity. GameCube version allowed full frontal female nudity, so you got to see nips and all that. You could have them in like stripper costumes, all that. The dudes, you could do the same, but obviously, like, I wasn't there for the dudes. It was just a freaked out game, and I loved it. I didn't think it was that bad. I think it played pretty good too, but the GameCube version killed. But the advertising around it was insane. Literally says, enter your bitch with a dog. Does yo bitch have what it takes to be one of ours? Enter her in the Miss BMX Triple X contest and find out. Win a trip for 2 to New York, a night at Scores with Gary, aka Baba Booey, I don't know who that is, and Casey from your favorite morning show, $1,000 funny money plus more. Go to bmxxxx.com for contest details, rules, and regulations. This is a real ad. And not only did they have all that stuff I just said, they literally had like videos with, they went to a strip club and filmed actual strippers stripping. That you could, they made those like unlockables you could unlock as rewards in the game. And you can imagine as a kid, I was like, oh my God, I've been awakened. I understand what life is about now. Obviously, I didn't say all that, but I was locked in whenever I played this game. But yeah, coming from all that and then having to live in a world where now it's just like whenever a woman shows any type of looking good or being sexually attractive to a male or something, Twitter or whoever, what have you, just implode. I'm like, how did we get here? Where did y'all come from? Because y'all had to grow up in somewhat of the same time as me, and y'all were kids back then. What the fuck happened? When did we all turn into a bunch of virtue signaling beta male cucks? Like, what the what? The answer to that is probably most of the people got married and now they have wives, so they're like on a leash. They're just whipped, so they can't really do whatever for fear of their wife being mad. Whereas she gets to goon out to a bunch of men that you don't look like. God forbid you like a video game woman and all of a sudden you're a pig. Planned decline of Western civilization. It do really be like that. Oh, don't I know it? I mean, Bears tells us what they do. Bears literally tells us how freaky they are. She just tells it like it is. Oh yeah, I know the books they read, 50 Shades of Grey and whatnot. They're freaks just like us. And to be fair, let me not. All the women I know are based. There's not a woman I know that isn't based. So I can't speak from experience because all I know are women that are cool. But I know the women that aren't cool are out there and they're on Twitter raging or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is my games are being affected to where all the sexy women that I like to see are becoming less and less because I guess Twitter. I don't know. Again, like, I don't get into drama. I don't argue with people on Reddit about this stuff. I just, you know, there are things that I like that come out and I'm just like, wait, it's being censored. Why? Why? You know, and I look into why and I'm like, oh, because some fucking, I don't know, person on Twitter or a bunch of people on Twitter don't like it or something, you know. And I'm just like, oh, that sucks. And I go back to how we had it and I'm like, man, we had it so good back then. Where did y'all come from? And then my last example, I literally was going through like old games. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, games came with something called like a manual, which is basically like an ancient tome of information of all things that you could do in the game, controls, what have you. Sometimes they'd have little flavor sections and things like that. It was very cool. Sometimes they'd have pictures. Sometimes, you know, it just, they still have, some games still come with manuals now, but not many. I was going through a manual for a game called Whacked on the Xbox, and I forgot. This was a character not only in the game, but you could play as like this. She just had bars covering it. This is the cover of the manual. And you could play as her like this. Like she just ran around naked. This is an actual character in the game. Look up Whacked. I forget her name. The game is called Whacked on Xbox. It's essentially a game. It's a competition game. It's like Fusion Frenzy. If you God, I'm dyslexic. If you remember Fusion Frenzy on the Xbox, Whacked is like that, but with like a bunch of whacked out characters. And she was just one of the characters you could play, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot about her. I would literally just play it. Like, why would I play as anything else? I would literally just play as her whenever we played. This game was rated T, by the way. Yep, I literally just pulled it out from my collection. It's rated T. Imagine a game like this being rated T nowadays. Never. It'd be rated M at least. But yeah, those are all the pictures. There were more pictures, but a lot of the pictures were from like 18 plus stuff that I couldn't really show on Twitch. Like there were, like I told you, the rated M plus 18 plus girls of gaming magazines. I got all those. Just like girls from your favorite video games, like actually showing tits and stuff. Just on the shelves in grocery stores to buy. Granted, there still might be something like that out there now. I don't know. I haven't been to a grocery store to buy anything in a long time, but it was there. How did we get to this? I forget. I think Shady had asked if I kept anything from the past or if I still had old Game Boys or something. I was like, yeah. I just got my VHS stuff. Still haven't found my Game Boy in 3DS. Hopefully you find that, Shady. Oh yeah, because Shady said, remember getting mailed gamer books excited. Oh yeah, that's where it came from. And I said my favorite cover for a gamer book was the Leaf Fang. And I started looking for stuff on my phone and found all that stuff. That's where it came from. Yo, W Shady. Then he said he also found a new car to love. The Lexus LC500 is sexy. Let's just see what that is. Indeed, better times. Indeed, better times. That is indeed sexy. I'm assuming you mean the 2026 one? That is hot. Is Shady a convertible guy? I'm not really a convertible guy. Type of engine this thing got. But let me read. Look into what they write in their books. Screwing monsters and shit girls are freaky limit. On average, they just don't let it show as much. And true, yeah. And my whole thing is, if they're freaks, right? Why do they try and stop us from also enjoying some freaked out material? And that's where I'm like, this whole thing is about control. That being said, somehow this game still came out, and thank God it did, because I'm here for it. Hopefully, you know, with this game being able to come out, other games will be able to come out like it. I expect nothing but hope for everything. We'll see what happens in the future. Yeah, I've heard that being said. I heard the market's correcting itself. Yeah, we'll see. Like, the pendulum can only swing in one direction for so long, and then it corrects itself. But I can tell you, companies like Sweet Baby and whatever else, you know, movements they got going on are trying their best to keep that pendulum on their side for as long as they can. It's got to swing back eventually, and when it swings back, I pray it swings back hard. Oh, I pray it swings back so hard. I'm talking like new Sinran Kagura levels of hard. Which would be a miracle, because I'm pretty sure Sinran Kagura as a series is like debunked now. Like, I don't think there are any more coming out. But it would be nice to see. Nope. Hang on, chat. Gotta check something real quick. One sec. All right, we good. Mr. Sandman just clubbed you inside your head. Oh. Ah. I get that sometimes too, man. You gotta push through, get some caffeine, get some Pepsi, I don't know, get some coffee. Something. I don't know why I defaulted to Pepsi. I like Coca-Cola too, but Pepsi came out. I do prefer Coke, but I don't dislike Pepsi. Just been days since I had it, yeah. I don't know what I was watching. A video where someone said if you drink Coke and then have a Pepsi afterwards, Pepsi tastes like crap or something. I was like, I've done that before, and Pepsi doesn't necessarily taste bad after a Coke. But yeah, I like both. I think Pepsi's sweeter than Coke, but I like both. I don't prefer one over the other. It's whatever, you know, whatever we have, whatever the restaurant I'm at has, it is what it is. Yeah, yeah. Pepsi tastes sweeter. That I can't agree with. Both are good though. Remember when I was a kid, there was one of those taste tester booths for, I remember those. They had a blind test between Coke and Pepsi, and I picked Coke, telling the dude it tasted better. He didn't like me. Yeah, no, the people who work for either company go at it. They do not like the other company. It is insane. Like, for them, it is not just a tasty beverage. For them, it is war. I just don't see, you know. To not like somebody because they think a drink tastes better than your drink is insane. I don't remember ever actually participating in a taste test, but I remember seeing them. Even marketing back then for sodas was cooler too. I remember every grocery store had like this giant, it was always a Pepsi. They had like this giant Pepsi can that had like this rotating thing that made it look like it was being poured into a cup or something, but it was just like plastic or something. That was in like every grocery store, just a motorized can of Pepsi being poured into a cup. It was just an advertisement. Everything was just bigger, more bombastic back then. You walk into a grocery store now, everything just seems for the most part dead. Like the homogenization of like just, you know, architecture as far as what like a Taco Bell looked like back then versus now, Burger King, all that stuff, to whereas now they all just look like a Starbucks. I don't know what that is, but I freaking hate it. It's like all artistic expression is like being killed off for some reason. Whether it be with what we were talking about with the, you know, just sexuality in video games, whether it be like just, for the most part, just women being hot. But then when it comes to expression in terms of art or architecture, in terms of, you know, franchises we had back then, the Taco Bell, the Pepsi, Burger King, McDonald's, what have you. Yeah, everything's sterilized. It's annoying. I'm just trying to, like, who's pushing this? Why is it being pushed? I don't understand it. And even if we had to answer as to who's pushing it, is there anything we can do about it besides vote with our wallets and you know, buy the stuff we want that doesn't conform to whatever this is? Pretty much all we can do. Like, even if I had a name, I wouldn't really. What am I gonna do? Thank God for that notification, even though it's very annoying. Hang on. Sorry, Chad.
필요한 게 뭐든 편하게 둘러보세요. 좋아요. 후회하지 않으실 거예요.
All right, chat. Love you guys. I'm going to call it there. We'll be back in a few hours for some more regular scheduled programming, all that good stuff. But I'm going to eat some pizza and maybe watch some basketball or something. But I love you guys. Appreciate you coming out. Hopefully see you tomorrow. And if not, have a great rest of your holiday season. Have a great Thanksgiving, all that good stuff. Hopefully I'll see you again this week. Much love. No problem, City. And thank you again for the subs, man. Love you. Thank you for all the follows, the raids, all that good stuff. I love you all. And until next time. Peace. Later, Bucket. Love you, man.